Is it a sin to drink alcohol? It's a question that has echoed through generations, sparking debates and personal reflections. That's a question that keeps coming up, especially in faith circles. It's a topic that touches on personal beliefs, interpretations of scripture, and the very nature of sin itself. We see it discussed in hushed tones after church, debated in online forums, and wrestled with in the quiet moments of personal reflection. So let's get real for a moment. Let's set aside the preconceived notions and the easy answers, and delve into the heart of this question with honesty and vulnerability. Alcohol by itself isn't called out as a sin in the Bible. The scriptures don't explicitly forbid the consumption of alcohol in moderation. Jesus turned water into wine at a wedding, a joyous occasion where celebration and community were at the forefront. This act, recorded in the Gospels, suggests that wine in itself was not considered inherently evil. Paul told Timothy to take a little wine for his stomach, recognizing its potential medicinal benefits in a time when clean water was scarce. But here's the truth. While drinking isn't the sin, drunkenness absolutely is. The Bible is clear on the dangers of intoxication, warning against its destructive effects on our judgment, our relationships, and our spiritual well-being, and it's a slippery slope that can get real steep, real fast. What starts as a casual drink can quickly spiral into a pattern of dependence and addiction, leading to devastating consequences. You might say, I'm just having a drink to unwind after a long day, to take the edge off, or to socialize with friends. But let's look at what happens when that one drink, that seemingly harmless indulgence, turns into two, blurring the lines of self-control, then three, further diminishing your inhibitions and clouding your judgment. And before you know it, your mind isn't clear anymore. Your thoughts become muddled, your reactions slow, and your ability to make sound decisions is compromised. Alcohol lowers your guard, making you more susceptible to temptation and poor choices. It dulls your senses, impairing your ability to perceive danger and react appropriately. It opens the door to choices you'd never make sober, choices that can have lasting and devastating consequences on your life and the lives of those around you. The Bible warns, do not get drunk on wine, which leads to debauchery, highlighting the destructive potential of unchecked indulgence. That's not just old-fashioned talk, it's God's wisdom for living free, a timeless principle that protects us from the pitfalls of addiction and the consequences of poor choices. Let's talk consequences, the real-world ramifications of alcohol abuse that extend far beyond a simple hangover. Alcohol abuse destroys marriages, eroding trust, communication, and intimacy between partners. It shatters families, creating a cycle of dysfunction, pain, and resentment that can last for generations. It leads to adultery, one decision fueled by blurred judgment, and lives are changed forever, leaving a trail of broken hearts and shattered trust in its wake. That's how sin creeps in, subtly and insidiously, often disguised as harmless fun or a temporary escape. It starts out looking harmless, but it's a trap, a carefully concealed snare that can ensnare you before you even realize the danger. Now, I'm not here to judge, I'm here to warn, because I've seen it, witnessed the devastating consequences of alcohol abuse firsthand. People lose themselves in a bottle, trying to fill a void only God can fill, seeking solace in a temporary fix that ultimately leaves them emptier than before. Sin isn't just about breaking rules, it's about breaking hearts. Yours, your family's, God's, causing pain and suffering that ripples through generations. But here's the good news, the message of hope and redemption that transcends the darkness of addiction. You don't have to get drunk to feel joy, to experience genuine happiness and fulfillment in life. You don't have to get drunk to forget your problems, or to have peace, to find lasting tranquility and inner contentment. There's a better high, one that comes from God's Spirit, a spiritual elevation that surpasses any temporary escape. When you're filled with Him, there's no hangover, no shame, no regrets, only a clear conscience and a renewed sense of purpose. Ephesians says, do not get drunk with wine, but be filled with the Spirit, offering a powerful alternative to the fleeting pleasures of intoxication. Imagine being so full of God's presence that you overflow with hope, courage, love, the good stuff that never runs out, the enduring qualities that sustain us through life's challenges. So next time you reach for that drink, pause and think, is this bringing me closer to God or pulling me away? Is this choice aligned with my values and my desire for a fulfilling life? Don't trade lasting joy for a moment's escape. Don't sacrifice your long-term well-being for a fleeting moment of pleasure. Get high on God's love. It's the only high that lasts forever, the only source of true and lasting fulfillment. If you're struggling, you're not alone. There are countless others who have faced similar challenges and found the strength to overcome them. Reach out to someone you trust, a friend, a family member, a counselor, or a spiritual advisor who can offer support and guidance. Choose freedom, choose a better way. Choose a life of purpose, meaning, and lasting joy. Thanks for watching. Stay blessed, and stay filled with what truly satisfies, with the love, joy, and peace that only God can provide.